This is the village at Spruce Hill in downtown Fairplay, Colorado. We've got this brand new construction development project right outside of downtown Fairplay. We're gonna go tour this home, but first, let's go check out a little bit of downtown Fairplay and see what it has to offer. So absolutely charming in Fairplay. You've got some great views. Oh, look at this. How cool is that? Oh, wow, that's so nice.
So we're in downtown Fairplay. Down behind me, we've got South Park City, which is Fairplay's open air museum. So a little bit of history about Fairplay. It's just under 10,000 feet above sea level, so even higher than Breckenridge, if you can believe that. And then it's steeped in rich mining history, similar to a lot of the mountain towns here in Colorado. And so they kept a lot of that old Western charm in this open air museum, which is super cool. You've got a saloon, you've got a general store, you've got a blacksmith shop, amongst other things. Obviously, we're getting into the winter now, so it's not as busy as you would see in the summertime, but it's still very charming, very cool that they kept all of this. So this is kind of the allure to Fairplay, is that it's kind of an old, sleepy mining town, but it has tons of modern day amenities, shops, restaurants, bars. So we're gonna kind of walk downtown Fairplay and show you some of the options that you have here just outside of the village in Spruce Hill. So let's go check it out. All right, as we start our little community tour of Fairplay, one of the coolest and funniest things about Fairplay is this is South Park. This is actually where the show South Park, if any of you are fans of the show. So yeah, this is South Park, Colorado, which is super cool. So a lot of the stuff that you see in the show is actually based off of this town and Summit County, which I think is super cool. Maybe a little vulgar for some of our customers, but that's okay. I think it's really fun. And so let's go check out what else we got. So as we tour Fairplay, you're going to notice there's really like two main streets where all the restaurants and shops are. This is Front Street, kind of the old town of Fairplay, and then you've got Main Street, which has more shops, restaurants, hotels. What's cool about Front Street is this is where most of our festivals happen here. So the Burro Festival is a great one that celebrates the mining history here in Fairplay, as well as burro races. So people will partner up with their pack burros and do races. Not exactly sure how long the race is, but it's super cool. A lot of people from the community kind of get together to do it. And so here's some more of the charm of Fairplay. Okay, so obviously I live in Summit County, so I don't spend as much time here in Fairplay, but I have been here a handful of times. And right behind me, we've got Ellen's Place. They've got their famous Reuben sandwich, if you're a Reuben person. Absolutely killer. And then you can see we've got Park Bar there, we've got the Hand Hotel. And again, the old Western style charm is just unbeatable here. And it's just like cooler than most mountain towns. You know, a lot of these mountain towns are super modernized, but to keep the old Western charm and make it work in today's world, I think is super cool and adds to the allure and the value of being here in Fairplay. So as we head to our next little spot here on the tour, I just wanted to talk about how freaking hot it is out here. It's actually crazy, like living in the mountains, especially in the West Coast, like the dry climate. The temperature, I believe, is like 46 degrees, but I'm actually breaking a sweat right now because the dry climate, the intensity of the sun at this altitude, it's just like insane. And it's one of the best parts about living here in Colorado. Even though we get a ton of snow and it seems like it's cold outside, it's actually super warm, which is great for all the outdoor activities. So I thought that'd be fun to talk about. All right, we're almost at our next destination, but I did want to mention that we have the South Park Middle and High School. So you've got a great school system here if you choose to live here full time. Just thought that would be valuable to mention. So I tried to get Summit into one of these. He's not having it. But yeah, again, just cool, funny little tidbit that South Park, the show, is based on Fairplay. And so you can come stick your face in the hole and get a little picture with the kids. Super cute.
Who's your favorite character?
Cartman, for sure. He's just like a fat turd. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but he's just like, of course, he's the funniest character. So I think this is hilarious. All right, so we're in one of our coffee shops here. This is the Java Moose right on Main Street. Look at all these wonderful pastries we've got here. A Moose Bar. Yes, of course. Why not a Moose Bar in Colorado? Of course.
That's funny.
Okay, so we actually went for the Moose Bar, It is delicious, all made in-house. And then we got some cappuccinos to go. Then we got this newspaper that I wanted to show you. I think it's absolutely charming. It's the country news, of course. We're in the country. And how about this for a daily quote? Do not measure success by today's harvest. Measure success by the seeds you plant today. I don't think you get any more country than that with the tractor as the front picture there. And then some other cool things that are going on here. We've got the Miracle on Mistletoe Mountain at the Butte Theater, it looks like. Yeah, we're making it happen here. All right, at the Butte Theater, you can scan that QR code and do all that good stuff. How cool is that? But yeah, it is just like so absolutely charming in Fairplay. And I love how they have their own newspaper called the Country News. Oh, look at this. How cool is that? Oh, wow, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, guys, look how cute this is. Someone got a pup cup with a milk bone in it. I mean, how do you get any better than that, man?
Happy birthday, Summit.
Oh yeah, this was for Summit's birthday. That was on November 7th. So there we go, cool. So we're gonna go check out a little bit more of downtown Fairplay and then tour the village at Spruce Hill. So we're just on the other side of Front Street now, looking at the Middle Fork South Platte River. And this is a great time to talk about the outdoor recreation activities that you have here. So if you've got a fishing license, you can fly fish this river here. As you can see, we've got the beautiful Mosquito Range off in the background there. And we're only about a 35-minute drive to Breckenridge. And what you're gonna notice when we go and tour this new construction development project is that Fairplay has some of the most affordable real estate in the mountains. So you're gonna be getting these single family homes starting at $540,000, being only a 30-minute drive from Breckenridge. I mean, that's less than, that's almost a third of the cost of the average home in Breckenridge. So I think you get a ton of value. And then besides the skiing and the fishing, you've got snowmobiling out in the backcountry. You can do cross-country skiing, you can do snowshoeing, mountain biking. There's a recreation center that Fairplay has. There is so many different things. There's even some great camping and overlanding if you're into that. So Fairplay has no shortage of recreational opportunities for the outdoor enthusiast. Okay guys, so there are 3 different homes that are available for purchase here in the village at Spruce Hill. We have the Lincoln starting at $550,000. We have the Harvard, which is the one right behind me, starting at $650,000. And then we have got the Tory at $725,000. Obviously, the higher the price, the higher the square footage and the bigger the home. So this is what we've got for the Harvard on the outside. Beautifully constructed home. Actually, the company out of Buena Vista that does modular homes, they are the ones that constructed all of this. So they've done a fantastic job. As you see when we walk in, the quality of construction is absolutely incredible. So let's go take a look. Okay, before we enter the home, one of the amenities that you get here is a nice covered little patio, which is great because it keeps the snow off. Another thing I do want to mention is that our common area roads here are going to be plowed for you as part of your HOA. And then you also have trash removal service, which is really great. I think the HOA is about $90 a month, so very inexpensive for the value that you get. And so now we'll walk into the home, and like I said, the quality of construction on this at this price point is absolutely incredible. So we've got this nice open floor plan living, but we have plenty of natural light coming in here. I think the white definitely opens it up a little bit. I'm loving these windows here because you're looking right out into the National Forest, out to the Mosquito Range. These furnishings are great. However, these are not coming furnished. So these are actually from iFurnish over in Frisco. Tony Postello, great guy. Their company's fantastic. Definitely on the higher end for pricing for the furniture, but the furniture is top notch. If you're looking for something a little cheaper, maybe get something out of Denver. But the furnishings in here look incredible. So we got a nice living room area here, and then we walk into the kitchen. You've got this beautiful center island here, and Stephanie mentioned these LG appliances are really nice, especially this microwave. Why did you like this microwave, Stephanie? Oh, she likes the way it opens, okay. Yeah, so I mean, top of the line of appliances, which is really nice. And then we've got a big stainless steel farm sink here with more natural light coming in from the window. It looks like we've got hardwood flooring here. It looks incredible. And then we've got this little breakfast nook off to the side. And then something that is really unique about this home is that we've got these Cove radiant heaters. They're called Cove Heat, I believe. So they're electric, but They are convection because they're radiant, so they'll actually convect around the space, so they're way more efficient than your typical electrical baseboard that's found on the ground. So we don't have any furnace or boiler in here. We do have that, but we also have a full house circulation in the attic and in the basement, so the air filtration in here is great. So before we head off outside of the kitchen and see the living spaces and bedrooms, Stephanie reminded me that we have a nice big pantry in here that is almost walk-in practically. So you've got plenty of space to store everything for cooking and entertaining. Something else I forgot to mention also is these windows right here are Renewal by Andersen windows. We have Renewal by Andersen in our home. They are literally the best windows that money can buy. And so that's pretty much everything you get here. I think I want to talk a little bit about how this space lives and kind of the price point here. So I did mention that the price point on this one is, it's actually $640, so a little bit less than $650. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, a little over 1,800 square feet. So if you're thinking about price points comparing to like Breckenridge and Summit County, $640,000 for a full single family home is insane, because we're only a 30-minute drive to downtown Breckenridge, which is awesome. And then also we are just on the borderline of unincorporated Park County. So we're just outside of the downtown FAIRPLAY area, which is great because that means you can get a short-term rental license. And the property management company Evolve is projecting $71,000 a year in gross rentals. So bang for the buck. I don't think there is any new construction project in the entire state of Colorado that is going to generate you a better return and be a better value play than the Village at Spruce Hill. Okay, so from the kitchen and living area, we wrap around before we see the bedrooms. We have got a nice little closet here on hookups for your washer and dryer. Washer and dryer not going to be included in the sale, so you will have to purchase those separately. But again, $640,000 for a single family home. I'll spend the money all day for a washer and dryer. And then you've got this nice little mudroom area just outside of your back patio, little powder room right here. And this back patio is great. You've got some great views off into the valley there. There's gonna be some more single family homes going here, so those views won't last forever, but you will have the ability potentially to fence in your backyard. The HOA is talking about that. So you will have a little backyard area, which is very nice. So now let's go upstairs and check out the bedrooms. But first, Stephanie, she's gonna remind me about stuff. We have got a nice garage in here. It is not, it's framed, but it hasn't been finished yet. It's kind of an oversized 1-car garage, which is great because you can put your main daily driver, but also fit your skis, your mountain bikes, any other toys that you might have, maybe a dirt bike, quad, whatever. In here, we've got our water heater and access to our crawl space. And then now we'll head upstairs and see the bedrooms. Now we are upstairs. Obviously, the first thing you notice is that it is carpeted. I personally love carpet because I think it is just nice and cozy. And especially if even when floors are insulated very well, I think the carpet just feels a lot cozier, a lot warmer. So we've got this nice little hangout area upstairs here. You can turn it into a reading nook or an office. But the coolest part about up here is how big these bedrooms are. So this is your primary suite here. Look how much space is in this room. This is literally insane. Again, it's not coming furnished this way, but this gives you an idea of what it can be set up like. I love these accent windows on either side and above the bed frame, outlining the mountains in the background. And what's great is that you don't really look into your neighbor's windows, which is awesome. And then you've got some more views off of this side. So the natural light is abundant in here. I love this little area here to set up an office or a reading nook. You've got your drawer here and you can set up a TV or keep it as artwork. And then we come off to this side. And here we've got the ensuite bathroom. So a couple of things about this bathroom. Nice big double vanity sink with the quartz countertops. We've got the toilet room over here. We've got a walk-in closet right here, which is spacious for $640,000. Again, I can't even tell you how many times I'm gonna mention $640,000 because the prices that I see in Summit County and what you're getting for your money here is just absolutely insane. And then you've got this beautiful shower here, which I'm not sure what's going on with the walls here. Certainly unique. It's not texture. It almost feels like a wallpaper or something like that. Kind of curious about what that looks like, but either way, very functional. And then so we'll head off into the rest of the living areas. Again, this is this upstairs hangout area that I mentioned before. We've got our second bedroom here. Has its own walk-in closet, which is nice. It's got great views. And then we walk into the second suite, or the junior suite. So we've got our ensuite bathroom here, single vanity sink. This one actually has a tub, which is nice. And then a little bit smaller on the bedroom, but still very functional. Could definitely fit a king size bed in here. You've got outlets on either side to plug everything in that you need. We've got ceiling fans, we've got another closet. And this one actually has a deck, which is an interesting choice. Not sure why they wouldn't do a deck on the other side, but either way, this is nice. So you've got this nice pergo deck, we've got metal railings, and then we've got these views looking off into the mountains. And this is just absolutely incredible, guys. I would find myself out here all day, every day, just soaking in the views, and the mountains are covered with snow right now, so it looks magical. And Stephanie, again, great at reminding me, right next to our upstairs hangout area, we do have another bathroom, which is actually set up as a full bath. So there's another tub in here, which is great. So that other guest bedroom does have their own bathroom that they can use. And if people are hanging out up here, it can double as a powder room as well. All right, before we leave you guys, I wanna make sure that you understand a little bit about what's going on here. So I did mention there's 3 different styles of homes that you can get. The first is that Lincoln home, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1,159 square feet, starting at $550,000. The average single family home in Summit County is about 1.5 right now. So that's literally a third of the price, just 30 minutes down the road. We've got the Harvard that we just toured, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, a little over 1,800 square feet, $650,000. And then we've got the Torrey home, which is the premier, top of the line, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2,300 square feet almost, and $725,000. So some of the features that I did not mention. We have a limited lifetime warranty on the roof shingles. We have a 1-year limited builder's warranty, which is great, but the community features are really what makes this place stand out. Short-term rentals are allowed, as I mentioned. 70,000 gross rentals is what's estimated on this Harvard home. It's a pet-friendly community, so bring your doggos along. HOA provides trash, snow plowing, clubhouse, game room, commercial laundry and management services, which is great. The clubhouse just down the road is some offices, some hangout areas, very low maintenance kind of clubhouse is what they were going for. Full service shopping right here in FAIRPLAY. You've got Ace Hardware and Prather's Market right down the street. Summit Stage services to Breckenridge and all of Summit County. So that's right outside here. You're only a 25-minute drive to downtown Breck, so great proximity to skiing. Fly fishing is a 10-minute walk from here. Low taxes, according to the agents and developers, and $640,000, and you're getting all this stuff, and you're grossing more than 10% on your rental. It's just absolutely insane. So yeah, fantastic stuff. Another thing is we want to talk about the proximity to Denver. So to Denver via Route 285, it's about 1 hour and 45 minutes. If you're coming from Colorado Springs, it's about 1 hour and 35 minutes. So roughly about the same drive that you're going to get to Breckenridge. But again, you're spending a fraction of the cost for a full-on single family home. So absolutely incredible. Huge shout out to Scott Lindblom and Shelby Richardson with Live Sotheby's International Realty. I'm sure you guys are seeing a theme here. Sotheby's International Realty literally has the best projects and the best homes in all of Colorado. So if you guys are ready to buy or sell here in the state of Colorado, feel free to reach out to me and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you guys for touring FAIRPLAY and the Village at Spruce Hill, and I'll see you next week.